Kal Halal Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Hashem Rakakwadash, the wellness to you, Master, tell me this truth. Bear with me 1 second. Ecclesiasticus 12:10, and never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So this is the system which this Edomite, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is implementing. The big reliance on technology, AI, and essentially making the human no longer required by reducing their job. So let's just take a little listen to what they're saying here, because this is going to become even more impactful in 2026.
75 million jobs have been lost worldwide. Artificial intelligence is about to wipe out millions of jobs. One expert says a bloodbath is looming. According to predictions, AI will replace nearly 40% of all American jobs by 2030. And some experts even cite far more alarming figures.
And my opinion is not only could 50% be replaced, I think it could be more like 80%.
But if millions of unemployed people have no money to buy goods, the economy stagnates.
So then the question becomes, if no one has a job, who the hell is left to buy everything?
This is why experts argue that the implementation of a universal basic income will be inevitable.
And universal basic income will be necessary for a lot of people who lose their jobs.
So, how AI...
So let's just say they introduced that universal basic income. How are they going to give these people that? So we've got the digital ID in most countries, either in effect or coming into effect, and they're going to link that to your microchip, your CHIP, your mark of the beast, your Revelation 13:16. So let's just quickly jump to that. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So you could make it so bad out there, with the cost of inflation, rent high, no jobs, people struggling, debt at all-time high. You can make it so bad that when they come with this so-called universal basic income, if they do in fact come out with it in all these countries, then there's going to be conditions like you can get it, but you have to take that chip. So let's just continue.
...is making universal basic income inevitable. In recent years, the idea of a universal basic income has gained popularity due to the rapid growth of AI and automation, but this concept is not new. Discussions about the idea of a universal basic income date back at least to the 16th century, when thinkers began proposing mechanisms to ensure a minimum level of subsistence.
It's an idea with an amazing staying power, discussed for centuries, from the founding fathers of the US to today's Silicon Valley tech billionaires.
Throughout the 20th century, the concept took shape through academic debates and experiments in countries such as the US and Canada. More recently, it has been tested through pilot programs in various parts of the world. The current labor disruption caused by AI can be compared to the changes observed during the Industrial Revolution. During that period, the introduction of textile machinery and mechanized production systems generated similar fears about massive job losses. At that time, some jobs disappeared, but others were created, and society eventually adapted through industrialization and the expansion of complementary sectors. However, this outcome is far less likely to occur again. The key difference in the AI era is that automation affects not only manual labor, but also intellectual and cognitive functions that were previously considered safe from technological replacement.
AI.
Just mentioning it, in December, the White House released a document called the Winning the 6G Race, and it says President Trump is taking decisive action to win the global race for 6G. 6G tech networks will provide the foundation to operate cutting-edge technologies of the next decade, including AI, which is what they're talking about there, which is taking people's jobs, and they're going to have no money. Robotics, implantable technologies. So there you go. That's your chip, and many other advancements. So you can see the times we're in. AI becoming more prevalent, and ultimately leading us towards that mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, which is going to test all the world. And if you take it, you'll be destroyed.